What up? It's KP, the first chick. So, if you're from Houston, Texas, you'll know that, or if you're a Dwight Howard fan, you would know that for the most part, when Dwight Howard decided to come to Houston after spending a year with the Lakers, that it was a big deal and that he was accepted. And then, I wasn't one of those people. I never liked this dude from the jump. I cannot respect a dude as far as when it comes to playing your sport and doing your job that can just at the flip of a hat decide you don't want to play for a team anymore, in the middle of the season. Just stop playing. Like, stop being passionate about the sport, stop scoring points, stop being active, stop encouraging your teammates, stop being a teammate, and, so on and so forth. And so when he came here, I was very discouraged about it. And keep in mind, this is before James Harden came here. I didn't like it. I was like, dude, it's only a matter of time, okay, before he decides he doesn't want to play for us anymore. I was like, no. It's much easier to be the Rocket than it is to be a Laker because, the market LA's in, or the Lakers are in, Houston's different and much more accepting. And, they'll let you they'll work with you more and that kind of thing. And, for a while it worked, but the last season he was with Houston was a disaster. And let me tell you why. We all saw it. I mean, I went to several Rockets games last season, and some of those games I was lucky enough to sit behind the bench, and you could hear the talking on the bench. Nobody got along. Everybody was aloof. But this ESPN article just kind of confirms what I already knew, but just in a more detailed way, because apparently Rockets management wanted to play Dwight's backup, Clint Capela, over him in an effort to prime him in the event that Dwight Howard would leave in free agency. We all know at this point that Dwight Howard is now with Atlanta with a 3-year contract worth $70+ million. But apparently Rockets management pushed for Clint Capela to get more playing time at the expense of Dwight Howard last season. So I can see why that Dwight Howard would not be wanting to play for the Rockets at all at any point this season. And apparently, Howard said in a May interview with ESPN that, quote, there were times I was disinterested because of situations that happened behind the scenes that really hurt me. And it left me thinking, this is not what I signed up for. I felt like my role was being reduced. I went to Daryl and said, I want to be more involved. And Daryl said, no, we don't want you to be. And my response was, why not? Why am I here? It was shocking to me that it came from him instead of coach. End quote. So, of course, GM Daryl Morey, which is the GM of the Houston Rockets, declined comment for this story. But, there had to have been a reason why they wanted to pull his minutes. Because nobody liked you. You were hard to work with. How are you going to work with a teammate who just quits on you? That's what he did. He just quit all the time. And now I can see why James Harden was so aloof himself last season. I feel like he tried. He wanted to get along with him, but it just didn't work. Because you can tell. Because you can see that James Harden's demeanor is like night and day just in the preseason as compared to last year. And I really think there was a montage that somebody, I was like, who did this? It was a montage on YouTube of all of James Harden's defensive plays, if you even want to call it defensive. It was really just a joke of all the horrible defensive plays he made this last season. And now that, things are starting to come out and come together, I can't help but think that maybe he just wanted to get the season over with so he wouldn't have to spend any more time with Dwight Howard. And, fans like us, we were left paying the price. But I'm just glad that it's over now, because he someone else can have him. Good riddance. Like I said, I never was a Dwight Howard fan anyway. I'm a James Harden fan if he can get it together. But I think this year will be a different year as far as James Harden's play. But anybody who gets Dwight Howard, I'm sorry, he's a cancer to the team. He's a mess. He's childish. He only plays when he wants to play, and it's only a matter of time because he did it in Orlando. He did it in LA. He did it in Houston, and it's only a matter of time before he does it in Atlanta. And the only reason he keeps doing or behaving this way is because somebody's always willing to offer him a contract. I mean, let's be honest. The NBA isn't full of, elite centers these days, and in a league that needs more paint presence, because we got all these shooters these days, but we need paint presence as well. So as long as someone keeps offering him money, he's never going to change. So, but good riddance to him, Atlanta. He's your problem now. But what do you think about it? I obviously think that James Harden. My question is more kind of like it's a two-parter. Do you think Dwight Howard was a victim of this situation, or maybe the one that started it all in the first place? And then, do you think it affected James Harden's play last year? And do you think that with the new season approaching that we'll see, old school, maybe even better James Harden in his primes? Let me know. Leave comments below this video at YouTube at KB the Sports Chick, or you can go to kbthesportschick.com, which is my social media hub, where you can find all my social media links, and you can leave comments at those places as well too. So check me out, leave comments, and we'll do another video about this.